In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest and the cheapest way to get your music out to 150 music and streaming sites so you can start making money. Hey guys, JP here. Welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before and you want to learn all about music tech and looping, start now by hitting the subscribe button, click the bell, and then you won't miss anything. So I've been asked quite a few times, what's the fastest way, what's the cheapest way, or even just how do you get your music online to places like Spotify and Apple Music and all the other ones so you can actually start making some money from either people buying your music or streaming it. It's a question that musicians just don't ask other musicians. So today I want to break this down. I'm going to show you a service that's really fast, really cheap, really easy, and stick around to the end because I've got a way to make it even cheaper. So to get your music online, you're going to have to hand your music to a distributor. They're the people who can then send it out to over 150 plus stores. So you've got your music on Spotify, and then you can get your fans or go to Apple Music or Tidal or iTunes or iHeartRadio or Google Play, all these different places. So the service I'm talking about today is DistroKid. DistroKid is a service for musicians that puts your music into online stores and streaming services. Then when people listen to your music, they send you the money. So why should you use DistroKid? Your music should be in these stores so you can then start making money. And DistroKid is the only service that lets you upload unlimited, I'll repeat that, unlimited amount of songs and albums for one price per year. Some other services make you pay every time you want to upload. Say you've got 4 EPs, you've got to pay every time. So that makes it quite expensive. DistroKid also get that music out there really fast. So I've seen DistroKid actually distribute stuff within 48 hours. Some other services can take weeks, and this is really quick and really, really simple. Let's get down to the number one thing everyone's asking. How much is it for unlimited tracks for an entire year? This is $19.99. $19.99 for unlimited tracks and albums for the whole year. That's the normal price. As I say, stick to the end of this video and I'm going to show you a way to make that even cheaper. That's for unlimited music, albums, singles, EPs, whatever you want. Also, for that price, you get to keep 100% of the royalties. DistroKid do not take any of your royalties away from you. Also, you can set up splits, so if you're in a duo or a trio or a band, you want to split the money, say 5 ways, DistroKid can help you with that as well. If you want to take it a bit further, they do have some bonus features like Spotify pre-saves, they have unlimited backups, they have get paid when other people use your stuff on YouTube. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to break this down, we're going to dive into the back end of DistroKid. I'm going to show you how you upload a song and just how easy it is, and how I can make it a bit cheaper for you as well. So once you click upload in DistroKid, you'll see this. This is the upload page. So it shows you what stores you want to be uploaded to, and you can obviously detect them if they've been out there before. How many songs? Now you've got one song which is a single. You could have maybe an EP, 3 or 4 songs, or you can go right up to 35 songs for an album. Whether it's been previously released, the artist and band name, and what I like is it gives you little tips of how to write this. So it'll reject all capitals, all lowercase and weird caps, use title case, don't put presents, etc., things like that. Also, if the artist is already in Apple Music, the release date, so it could be today, it could be in a week's time if you want pre-release stuff, or you can actually put it as a previous date. Maybe it got released last year and you've never put it out into the major stores before. You can also do a pre-order, so if you do that, you've got to make sure that you choose a release date that's at least 5 days from now, which is great because you can plan your release. Then you've got record label. If you don't have one or if you're unsigned, just put your own. So I just put John Paul Music UK. Album cover, you've got, then of course you drag that in. You've got your language, and then also you've got primary genre and secondary genre. And again, with the album art cover and then getting into the track, you've got little bits there where it will reject it if it's got certain things on. For example, if it's got the website URL, it's got a Twitter name, or pixelated or poor quality. When you go onto the track title, it gives you an option there. So if you've got featured artists, it shows you how to write it, or whether it's volumes or instrumental or parentheses, and you've got loads of different ways of doing this. Capitalization, how to use capitalization properly, and then you've got the audio file itself. So this is where you'll drag your WAV or your FLAC into here. Now this is really interesting because if you do this, then DistroKid will assign an ISRC code. That's how they track your music, and that's also how you get paid. If you've already got an ISRC code for that track, maybe you released it with a different distributor, you can add that in and it can continue to track that for you. Next, you've got songwriter, whether you wrote the song or whether it's been written by someone else. If you go someone else, then what it does, song covers are okay, and then it'll give you information to fill in just to make sure the payments go to the right people. Then you've got songwriter's real name, so your real name, not stage names, and this is also where you can put the whole band if you've got 5 members, or if it's a duo, or if it's just yourself. They need to know whether it's explicit lyrics, obviously for the stores, and also whether it's a radio edit. So if the song has always been clean, you don't have to worry about that. But if it does have explicit lyrics, but this is a radio edit, you can say whether it's a clean version so it can go onto specific stores. The next one is instrumental, so this song contains lyrics or not. And then you've got track price. So obviously when you're streaming, that's fine, but then you've got people like iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, etc., who you can buy the album or the single, and you can dictate the price of the song. There's some lovely extras here. They are extras, but there's one that's completely free. I would always recommend to Tik-It, which is Instagram and Facebook. This makes your single or your music or your album available in stories. And I've actually used this when I've been promoting my stuff. I can actually put my own music on there, and then of course you could profit from it. You've also got a couple of extras like YouTube Money, Store Maximizer, Shazam, and iPhone Siri, and you can see the prices there. They're per year, which is really, really good. And I like this one, Leave a Legacy, $29 one-time fee, non-reoccurring. DistroKid will never delete the single from the store or the album due to a relapsed DistroKid membership, or even in bold, if you die. You can always choose to delete at any time. You'll also continue to get 100% of the royalties, and I like this little line here, leave your legacy for future generations. There's a couple of extra things to tick and make sure everything's okay. Click done and you're done. You got a couple of other things at the top here. So this is the upload page. You've also got Teams. Teams is where when you go into it, you can automate the payments to everyone in your team. So if you've got a band, if you want to basically go through collaborators or bandmates, you can pay them directly so you don't have to think about it, and it's all free. You can just set that up and get that straight away. And then what you do is you just invite them in with a code and set up the team. The next one I want to take you through is Upgrade. So you've got a musician's account, which is $19.99 a year. That's one artist or one band name, and that is unlimited songs, unlimited lyrics, Spotify verified check, and one band or artist. You can also do this one as well, which if you've got, say you're a solo artist but you're also in a band, this is $35.99 a year. This is basically, you've got different things like daily stats, customizable label names, release dates, pre-order dates, iTunes pricing as well. And then the final one is where you've got 5+ artists. You can have actually up to 100 artists or 100 bands, and it's $80 a year. So $19.99 a year for unlimited uploads for your songs, your singles, your EPs, your albums. That's a pretty good price. But I did say I was going to make it cheaper for you, and I have made good on my promise. I've been speaking to DistroKid, and we have set up a special link that I'm going to put on the screen now. It's also in the description below. If you click on that, it's going to give you 7% off your first annual subscription to DistroKid. No matter which tier you use, you'll get 7% off, making it even cheaper. So have a look at the link, have a look at the special VIP link we've got with DistroKid, and get your music out there now. You can actually have your music out there on Spotify, on Apple Music in a couple of days' time. If your music's already ready, fantastic. Click the link and get started.